Hello, welcome back. In today's video, let us solve word problems on proportion. Here is the first question. If 5 pence cost rupees 7, how much do 15 pence cost? They've given cost of 5 pence. We'll have to find the cost of 15 pence. So here, to find out how much 15 pence cost, when 5 pence cost rupees 7, we have to find out the proportion, right? So here 5 pence cost rupees 7. So you can write this as the ratio 5 pence is to 7. 5 pence is to 7. Now you want to find out how much 15 pence cost. So we have to write the proportion with x showing the cost of 15 pence. 5 pence is to 7 rupees. So here 5 pence is to 7 rupees. 15 pence cost we don't know. So we'll write it as x. Next we'll have to cross multiply here. 5 into x. Why 5 into x? Because here we have to cross multiply. That is, we have to multiply extremes. Extremes means a into d, right? A is 5 pence and d is x. So 5 into x and means is b into c, right? So 7 into 15. 7 into 15. 5 into x, that is a into d, and b into c, that is 7 into 15. So when we multiply 5 into x, it will be 5x. Then 7 into 15 will be 105, that is 105. Next, we'll have to solve for x. So we have to, what should we do? Divide both the sides, right? So x equals 105 by 5. X equals 105. X equals 105 by 5. X equals 105 by 5. So what is 5? 21 times is 105, correct? So x equals 21. So the 15 pence cost rupees 21. Here is the next question, that is the ratio of red balls to blue balls in a bag is 2:5. So red balls are 2 and 5, blue balls are 5. The ratio of red balls and blue balls are 2:5. If there are 35 blue balls, how many red balls are there? So 5 means it is 5, ratio 5 means 35 blue balls. Ratio 2, that is red balls, ratio is 2. We have to find out how many red balls are there. To find out how many red balls are there, when the ratio of red balls to blue balls is 2:5. There are 35 blue balls. So we can find the number of red balls by setting up a proportion, right? So the red balls to blue balls is, red balls to blue balls is, the ratio is 2:5. Yes, we know that there are 35 blue balls. That is, for 5 ratio 35 blue balls are there. We don't know for red balls. We just know the ratio. So for red balls, we'll just write it as R. R is to 35. We don't know the number of red balls, so we'll write it as R itself. Now, what we have to do? We have to multiply. Yes. 2 into 35, that is A into D. That is extremes. We have understood in the previous video how to find out the proportionate of the given ratios, right? So here first we have to multiply extremes and then multiply the means. If to find out the number of red balls. So extremes are 2 into 35 and means is 5 into R. 5 into R. 35 into 2 is 70 and 5 into R is 5R itself. Now divide both the sides by 5 to find out the value of R. That is R equals 70 by 5. 5 what times is 70? 5 14 times is 70. So there are 14 red balls in the bag. Here is one more question. A recipe calls for 2 cups of flour and 1 cup of sugar. If you want to make 4 times the amount, how much flour and sugar should you use? Here understand the question. A recipe needs 2 cups of flour and 1 cup of sugar. But here we want to make 4 times of the amount. So if you want to find out the 4 times of the amount of the recipe, we'll have to scale up the ingredients accordingly. So the original recipe calls for 2 cups of flour and 1 cup of sugar. To make it 4 times amount, what we have to do? We have to multiply each ingredient by 4 times. Yes. So what we'll do? 2 cups of flour into 4 times. 2 cups of flour into 4 times. If we do, we'll get the answer as 8 cups, right? Also sugar. Original recipe calls for 1 cup of sugar, but we want to make 4 times the amount. So 1 cup into 4 equals 4 cups. We can say for one person 2 cups of flour will be needed and 1 cup of sugar will be needed. For 4 persons, if we have to prepare 8 cups of flour and 4 cups of sugar will be needed, right? So, to make 4 times the amount of the recipe, we should use 8 cups of flour and 4 cups of sugar, right? This is how we can solve the question. So, here we solved basic word problems on proportions. Here are the 2 questions for you to check yourself on your understanding. Thanks for watching.